SeedProd already comes with so many fantastic features with the drag and drop WordPress website builder. We can create custom themes from scratch. We can create landing pages, sales funnels, and much more. Today I want to showcase a new feature called the shape divider. So here I have a fresh install of WordPress and I have SeedProd installed. Please visit seedprod.com or click the link in the description below. You can set up a plan here so you can select which plan would make sense for you. There is a free version of SeedProd as well you can try out, but to get the best features, we recommend one of the plans here. Once you have an account, you can log in, download the plugin, and install it. If you need help, I'll leave a link in the description to a video on how to install SeedProd. So we'll come over to WordPress, and on the left-hand side, we have SeedProd installed, and I'll come to Theme Builder. And here we can just import a theme quickly so we have something to work with. So right now, if I visit my homepage, I don't have anything installed right now. We'll click on Themes, and we'll import this starter theme that we have with SeedProd. I'll click the check mark here. And now this imported all of my template theme files that you can see, such as my single page, single post, my blog index, homepage. This takes care of all of that for us. If you want, you can build these from scratch by adding a new theme template. You have full control over a custom WordPress theme. Let's go ahead and we'll edit our homepage. I'll click on Edit Design, and this will load the SeedProd page builder here with the drag and drop functionality here on the left-hand side. So I just want to showcase one feature here. What I'm going to do is open my layout navigation here on the right-hand side, just in case we need to select a column or row specifically. But I just want to showcase a feature here. This is the section, and then the blue here is a row, and then we also have the columns here. So there's one here and there's one on this side as well. The orange are the blocks. We're not going to worry about the blocks today, but let's look at the sections. We'll click here and I'll go under Advanced, and we now have this feature called Shape Divider. And this is going to add a design to the top and bottom of our sections, rows, or columns. So for the top, let's go ahead and I'll just pick one here. I really like the tilt opacity, and you can't see it because we haven't selected a color yet. So I'll click on color, and I want to select some type of color that matches our design. So this picture, for example, has a little bit of blue in it. So I'll click here, and we can see that that instantly adds this shape divider to the top of our section. Now we can go ahead and actually do the same thing to our bottom if we wish. So we could do maybe the same thing, the tilt opacity, and we can select that same blue color. Now we have some different options here. If we click on the top one again, we'll work on this one. We have the width of it. We can make this different width. You can go a minimum of 100. You don't want to go below that, because if we do, here I'll put it to 50. You can see that it doesn't go the full percentage of 100% width. We want to keep that at least 100, and it goes up to 300, but you do have the option of going higher. So if I went 600, you could see you kind of lose that effect a little bit of the tilt. So we'll keep it somewhere in this range. I'll keep it on 100 for now. You can also change the height of this. And again, you can put a custom number in here if you like. So there's 500 if you want, but for now we can just use the slider here to select one. Here, let's put it down a little bit, and we also have the flip. So if you don't like it in this direction, you can quickly flip that to see what it looks like. So I'll leave it like this, and you can see that this image is above that background color here. So if you don't want that to happen, we can tell the shape divider to bring it to front. So if we click here, that'll push it above that image or anything else that it is behind. Now you can see through it a little bit here because this is opacity. So this is the full color, a little bit less and a little bit less. Okay, great. And of course you can go through all of the different types of shape dividers that we have. So we have mountains. I'm not going to go through every single one, but just a couple examples. We have drops and pyramids, and I like the triangle asymmetrical as well. Of course, you can change the height of those to make them all look custom to exactly what you're looking for. So you can also do the same thing for rows. So if I select here, this will select this whole blue row section. Come under Advanced, Shape Divider, and we have the top and the bottom, so we can select one here, and for example, tilt. We can do the same thing and select a color again. So there's that blue. Maybe we can make it a little bit darker so it stands out. So this isn't the tilt opacity. This is tilt. This is a different one. We also have fan, so we could try that one. Maybe make that a little bit lighter. And then you have the same features here. So width, and you have height as well. So you can make that come down. And of course you could flip it, which doesn't make sense for this one, but you could also bring that to front so it pops on top of any objects that are in front of it. And then of course you could put one on the bottom as well. I'm just going to change this to none. And then we can also do the columns here. So if I select this column, you can select this column as well, but the little icon is hidden behind here. So what you can do is select this row, and we can minimize all of these. This is the row here. If you open that up, you can see one column and two columns. So if I select the first one, it'll select that. You can see the highlight around that column. And then we can come under Advanced, and I'll go to Shape Divider, and we have top and bottom again. I'm going to go ahead, and I know I've used it a few times, but we'll use the tilt opacity again, and I'll use the blue, and we can just maybe do the same thing to the bottom. I just wanted to show you something here. So you could make these really nice custom designs. So here we'll use the blue again, and I just want to select this section and we'll just remove this on the top here. Let's go with none and none here, just so I can focus on this column here. So there you go. You can adjust these. You can flip them, of course, and do the same thing that we did before. But what you could also do is combine these. So let's just minimize the shape divider and we'll go with border here. And here we have border solid, and I'll select that same blue color. So here we can actually add a border width, let's say maybe 5, or we could even go bigger, maybe 10. And now you have this nice box that you've created with an inside shape on both the top and bottom, or you could just have the top or just the bottom. You could also add a little bit of border radius around the corners if you want to have it rounded off as well. And if you want to make it look more like a card, you could even select the advanced styles for shadow, and you could put a large shadow on that, or maybe a 2 times large, whatever works for your design. Well, let's just go ahead and save this, and we can close this out and we can preview our site. And there you go. You can see your design that you made with the shape dividers. You can get extremely creative, and the options here are pretty limitless of how you could use these. Now that you know how to use these simple WordPress shape dividers to help create incredible, unique, and flexible designs, maybe you'd like to check out this video on how to create an exciting WordPress travel blog to learn how to create a full custom WordPress theme from scratch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.